The emulator is having the occasional little sound stutter. Oh, jeez. Well, I'll tell you what it is. Something is causing the CPU to spike something fierce at times. We're at 100% CPU. There we go. Oh no. Alright, that should hopefully fix it. We've restarted the stream on my end and I'm giving up on recording. Oh, excellent. I have this, I don't know. I've been on the internet too long attitude that the VODs on Twitch, how they go away, I was recording as well so I could put stuff up on YouTube, which is just a dump of the stream. But with the recording, you can pause it and stuff, so you can cut out bits where I duck out for a minute, all that fun stuff. Because I first set myself up as a bit of a Twitch account. One, because I like watching things on Twitch. But two, I could stream on the PlayStation 4 and then export those videos to YouTube. And the quality was rubbish, but this was before the PS4 could connect natively with YouTube anyway. So I was kind of using Twitch to make YouTube content for PS4, and now, now I'm trying to be a better streamer. Who cares about YouTube, really? If it's going to affect the quality of the stream, then bugger it. I'm a bit of a digital pack rat. I do like keeping all my stuff. Keeping all the stuff I record and all the rest. But, oh well. If it's going to make the stream live worse, then we got to prioritize the live stream. Focus on these giant mosquitoes because they are a pain in the ass. Much better. Oh, good. Excellent. Thank you for helping me debug that. The Chromus. Much appreciated. We get to do so much damage before we get a turn. It's not fair. Oh, absolutely. Let me know if it's ever stuttering, if I'm too quiet, or if the game's too loud, or if I should just shut up. I welcome all feedback all times. Oh, Anne's gonna die. Oh, she actually survived an attack. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Like, the recording and streaming at the same time was going fine for weeks and weeks, and now it's CPU's just tapping out, just saying no more. I'm a bit low compared to the game. Okay. Oh, I can never get the sound balance right. I sound test every time, and then yeah. Thank you, Stream Elements, for letting us know that the stream is back after however long it's been. Better late than not coming at all, I say. Yeah, on Sunday I finished Metal Gear Solid 1, but I had nothing but technical problems. Like, Stream Elements, or Twitch didn't send out the notifications that the stream had started. Like that stream elements thing didn't come up at all. So I was like, oh, I don't think people have even been notified that I'm online. And then because of the recording stuff, the CPU started hanging. Oh, it's terrible. So it was a bit of a dog's breakfast. Do you stream often, Lacromas? I haven't. I apologise. I haven't done the follow back just yet. What are you streaming? Tell us about it. Keep getting that heal and so let's get a heal. Ah, every dungeon a maze. Actually, what am I doing? Do this. There we go. Don't have to ask. 100% retro achievements. Ah, watch you suffer. Don't want to watch you suffer. Oh, cool. Legends of the Guy, awesome. Oh, no, I don't see it. You know. My follower count is low enough that I can check out every individual follower without problem. And when streams end and everybody, you know, the people I do watch go, oh, let's do a raid. Half the time I finish the stream and it's like, who should I raid? It's like, oh, I only follow a handful of people myself, but none of them are on right now. Let's pick a rando. You got a rotating raid roster, that's the way to go. Why not? It's a good way to build, you know, if you like watching someone, why not take your audience with you? Yeah, it's a good idea. Retro is such a big tent, such a big, you know, we're playing a Mega Drive RPG on the PlayStation 2, so I could pick another retro channel, but they could be playing, you know, Xbox 360 or something, and playing, I don't know, Halo 1. It's retro now, isn't it? So yeah, it's got to pick your topics wisely. Oh, treasure. Ah, we have to walk around to the front. An antidote. Handy. Okay, this is where things start getting complicated. Oh god. They're a bit terrifying. What we'll do, everybody's in pretty good health except for Eustace. And Anne, who probably won't even survive one attack in these things. Oh, these aren't even tough. Streaming in the morning is good for me, like when I'm working from home. I only work from home 2 days a week, unfortunately. I'll you know, get my documentation done and all that sort of stuff while having Twitch on the other screen. Bit harder to explain having Twitch on the other screen when you're at work. What's that video game there? Nothing. It's video game music. I certainly aren't chatting and doing emotes. That might go down better. No, I don't think so. It's the pornography store. I was buying pornography. Panzerant. That's a cool name. It's very metallic. No, I'm kind of paranoid about that stuff at work, and I probably don't need to be. I see other people with like Discord up and other stuff. It's like, as long as you're getting your work done, who cares if you've got a chat program open at the same time, you know? I work in IT, and somebody told me one day like the majority of connections out of where we work are out of Facebook. So. It's probably just some mild form of imposter syndrome that I've been there for like 15 years and I'm still worried I'll get in trouble. Oh, look at that, and 1 HP to hang on to. These grand mosquitoes are my nemesis. Last week my nemesis was the run command. This week it's mosquitoes. Ironic, really, considering it's summer here and it's hot as shit and there's mosquitoes everywhere. Bedeviled by mosquitoes inside and out. I was saying last week that it's good that there's no respawner enemies like there are in Phantasy Star 4, but these healing enemies are enough. They are enough of a grind as is. So Legend of Legaia, is it a SNES or a PlayStation one? It sounds familiar, and I always, despite reading gaming press for years and years and years. PS1, oh awesome. Aside from the Final Fantasy games, I really feel like I missed out on a generation there with the PlayStation 1 RPGs. I had Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, Grandia, and then that was it. And there were so many. Yes, exactly. There were so many RPGs on the PS1. There were so many games in general on the PS1. But my brothers and I bought an N64, so I didn't come back to the PS1 until like the early 2000s. Ogre Battle 64. Yeah, that came out in Australia and was horrendously expensive, so I never actually got it. I've got it on my... If I ever do like the single platform marathon type thing where some of the retro channels are just like, I'm playing every SNES game, I'm playing every Nintendo 64 game, I would probably do the N64 library just because it's so small. I know I played half of it back in the day, and then I'll get to play like Ogre Battle 64 or Quest 64, which I read about in magazines, and I was so starved for RPGs. I was like, Quest 64 looks really good. And then, of course, the news came out, it was like, Quest 64 is not really good. And then, of course, I followed the N64 with the Dreamcast, which was a little bit better for RPGs, but not that much better. I had Granger too, though. So yes, I really backed the wrong horse for my game tastes by getting a Nintendo rather than PlayStation. At that point, you know, we were a Sega family. Didn't know jack about Sony. And then, before you know it, we all had copies of Metal Gear Solid and all the rest. My eldest brother, who was working at that point, had the big grey PlayStation. By the time I got to it, I got the little white PS1 one, like the later model that was a bit more compact and stuff. I like that one. It's really cute. It looked... so the big grey one will probably survive, you know, nuclear apocalypse. It looks like a hardy old beast. Aside from the CD laser, I think it was indestructible. Yeah, the white PS1 model looks very good next to the white Dreamcast on the TV. So there was a bit of a theme happening there. And shoved up the back was the N64 and its expansion pack and its rumble packs and all that rubbish. I got my RPG fix in those days by playing bloody Pokemon, really. Pokemon Yellow on my Game Boy Color, which was the see-through model, so you could see the chipboard underneath. Oh, good times. Well, that's fair. A lot of Pokemon and stuff, you know, it depends on your age when it came out, I think. I never really cared about collecting them all, about the collectathon part of it. It's on the Game Boy at least. I haven't played a Pokemon game in forever, aside from Pokemon Go. It was just a good little RPG, like a little party. Your Pokemon were your party. You mixed and matched and tried to get everybody's experience together. So, oh, you're a Digimon kid. Oh, awesome. My memory of Digimon was one year during school holidays, like high school holidays. There was a Digimon marathon on, and I just lay there and I watched it because I had nothing better to do. The Pokemon cartoon was on free-to-air TV in the mornings. I watched Pokemon in the mornings, went to school. The Digimon was on pay TV, so having a marathon on pay TV over the school holidays. Oh. It's like, look, there's a big T-Rex one. It's awesome. Have you played the PlayStation 1 Digimon games where there's at least a couple of those, wasn't there? Or am I confusing it for Monster Rancher where you put the CDs in? I'm confusing it for Monster Rancher. What's Sakura? Cast to sacrifice his own life. Restores HP to 1 ally. Bugger that, never using that one. There's Digimon games out now, like the Digital Detective or something, I think one's called. It's a shortcut. Or is it going to take us to a chest? Like it when there's only one enemy, you don't have to think. Well, that's fair enough. I enjoyed the show of what I saw of Digimon. They were all just gateway drugs to serial anime. Oh, you watched 500 episodes of Pokemon? Well, let me tell you about Legend of Galactic Heroes. Or... oh, reason. Gundam. Let me tell you about Gundam. Do you remember when you were a kid and you liked that show Robotech? Well, actually, let me tell you about something called Macross. There's about 7,000 episodes. Just monitoring Anne's health. Got to keep her topped up. Because if she dies, no XP. Fancy sphere. I love that for an enemy name. Yeah, the QTE you do when the enemies attack you, according to this game fact I read, is parry. And I don't see how it should be called parry, considering you don't do any damage back. If you could get extra damage, whoa, that'd be great. I would try and get better at it, but no such luck. Okay. Half the problem with trying to explore is that you don't get to bloody explore very long. Okay. Let's bust out the spells for these things, because these things suck. And make sure you don't die. I love it, they're just headbutting you. Being headbutted by a tentacle mushroom. Just bounces all day. I think we definitely need to keep saving up that money. Investing in more defensive items, more armor. Yeah. Okay. The pit on the left takes us back to where we've been. Thanks for watching, Lacromas. Have a good day. Good luck with school drop-off. Back to the grind. Ironically, I've stopped grinding. Like if I was trying to grind, I would be doing it on the first floor, where the exit is easy to reach. I am trying to actually get further into this dungeon. That's just the game going, no, you need to have a battle every 5 seconds. Ooh, Rudger. His health's getting down. Let's do something about that. Oh, we've got our first all healing. Saresta. We do that. Everybody gets 20. Love it. So that's 13. Okay, so it's not really cost effective. Let's hang on to Ann's TP for now and see how much further we can get. Money! Yes, that's what we need. See, this is the weirdness again. These are enemies we would have gotten in the other dungeons. Look at that, see? If Nay's taking, like, if any party member is taking these out in one hit, then for some reason we're getting lower level enemies, and I'm not sure why. Because it's just a waste of my time. Hey, Star Atomizer. Medicine recovers HP of all allies. There you go. Star, that's what I was thinking of. Okay. User's got nothing new to say. She looks very angry all the time. Oh god, I was about to say please be a preemptive strike. This is gonna suck. Oh no. Okay, that actually did not suck as hard as I thought it would. I thought we were in bigger trouble for that second round. What did that do for us? Ah, treasure. Okay. The treasure chest is the best source of money we have. It's good. It's actually... I shouldn't complain. Some games have treasure chests being ho-hum because you get so much money from enemies. Treasure chest drops should be a good, should be a yay moment. Just give me 1 second. Checking something quickly. Okay, all good. Okay, so we know what's down that path. We cleared it out. We can call that section of dungeon done. Now back to this weird section of dungeon where the enemies are slightly lower level than they should be. Nay is level 36. She's awesome. She just is an ass kicker of all proportion. Give everybody her experience gain rate, please. I'll take it. Just want to get a little bit further along this path, just so we know when we come back what we're dealing with. Because now that we've got that extra cash, I definitely see more upgrades in our future. Okay. Alright. So now we're over where we started. Ah! Oh no! Too busy mashing buttons to get through the menus. And Nay's our best attacker, and she's attacking at level 1. Whoops. And despite being a hunter, Rudko can't hit the broadside of a bull barn. Parried all attacks. Why not? Pacha, pacha, pacha. Okay. So now we're on the opposite side. Yep. So this would drop us down to the front door if we want to, a quick escape. And we don't want to use Highness. I will take a quick escape anytime. So we miss. And catching up. Her stats will never be as good as the rest because that's her role. But, she's catching up a level. Okay. This is a sign that we should duck out and heal. So weird. This is so weird. These enemies are easier than what we have dealt with on the first floor. They are lower level. They are earlier variants than what we've been dealing with. It's bizarre. I love that. Boop, 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 boop. I preferred the Mega Drive sound. See, this is a grass killer. So they're not as good as the grass assassin, of course. I say that and immediately miss. Good stats, good stats. I'm trying to remember what this town was called on the Mega Drive. The translation differences. That would be good content, good information to give people, wouldn't it? Whoops. Oh well. Okay. Best defense is a good offense. Let's have a look at those ceramic knives. Would help if we need to look at Eustace's stats at the moment. Attack is 67. Oops, right button. So the sword adds 8 attack. No, I'm wrong here. Sword adds 36 attack. And 8 defense. So if we had 2 ceramic knives, we would have 40. So it's actually not that big of a difference. Okay, let's go. Nay, we have not bought the fiberglass rest yet. I don't know why we haven't done that. Yeah, not going to deal with the shields. Not going to deal with shields. God, the upgrades aren't even that shot either. That was 2 more defense. Wow. Oh, jeez, we're short on. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Sell stuff. And then we're back to being broke. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Oh, it costs money. Okay. Fair enough. More importantly, let's save. Let's get back to the lab. Come on, Eustace, show us your new weapon. So yeah, raw numbers wise, the attack might not be much greater, but it's also 2 attacks. So, of course, that means there's a chance it could miss. You know, you need it. With 1 weapon, there's only 1 chance to miss. With 2 weapons, there's 2 chances to miss. But if you miss with the sword, you don't get another chance to hit. So, arguments to be made both ways. Base Liquor is a terrible name for an enemy. Could have been called Window Liquor, that would be even worse. So, it's showing again that money makes the world go round in Phantasy Star 2, where we've upgraded our weapons, and we're also getting the same encounter over and over again, which is a bit weird. But with upgraded weapons, we are doing way better. What I wouldn't give though for there to be a repel atomizer, so you can just not have, even if it's just like 10 steps, just guaranteed no random encounters. I have my stream manager on behind the PlayStation 2, the PCSX2 window. So when I have a beat like that, I can sometimes see a moment later, I can see myself leaning back a bit. Ah, shit. I do wish there was a way to turn this off. Like, it would just be like, I just want to press attack and get the best attack possible. Like, in a genre that is full of dice rolls, a lot of hidden dice rolls, random number generation, all that fun stuff. When you have stuff like these QTEs, when you have this, like Final Fantasy VIII limits, where you had to time presses right and you got ratings on how well you press. It was just, after a long, grueling battle, I just want to know that if I press attack, I'm going to get the best attack I can possibly get based on my stats, based on my experience, based on my level. But then it goes, oh, you also need to time it well. And also, this is developed for CRTs, so playing it on an emulator or playing it on a flat screen makes it even harder. Hooray, good luck to you. Okay. We're getting closer. Do not step in the pits. Is this going there? Nope. I love the useless crap everywhere, but I also love that the bio monster bottles are in the background of the battles. Yeah, so that 10 times fast. They're such a important part of the tech-based decor. You really can't go wrong with having the bottles in the background. And like these things, like, I don't know what these things are, but they look cool. And why not have that in the middle of the floor to block your way around some other stuff? I was just quickly doing the mental arithmetic to see if it's actually, if they got the scaling right on the techniques, but they did. So 20 HP for 3. 60 HP for 7, that's actually a pretty good deal because 3 of these would cost you 9. I mentioned Pokemon Go earlier, and I don't know if it's a localizer, if it's a regional thing, so don't take this as a hot tip. But if you buy Pokecoins, which I don't recommend you do, because God, like find a gym of your color and just chuck Pokemon in it every day. If you do buy Pokecoins though, which my eldest daughter managed to do once, and she bought the most expensive pile of Pokecoins, and I had to contact Google and say, please give me back my money. I did not mean to spend $150 on Pokecoins. Anyway. I'd have to look at my phone to tell you for sure. But 100 Pokecoins is the base level. That's the cheapest amount of Pokecoins you can buy. And that's $1. $1, 100 Pokecoins. 1 cent, 1 Pokecoin, right? And I haven't checked it recently, but for a long time, the more Pokecoins you bought, the worse it was. Like the actual, you were better off buying 10 lots of 100 Pokecoins, because that would cost you $10, and you get 1,000 Pokecoins, right? But for whatever reason, you know, the whole idea is that you buy in bulk, you save. And I'm looking now. I need to know. Yeah. So you can't see that. 100 Pokecoins is $1. 550 Pokecoins is $8. So I could buy 8 100 Pokecoins for $8. Or I could buy 550 for $8. That's 250 Pokecoins worse. $15, 1,200 Pokecoins. If I bought 15 individual 100 Pokecoins, I would get 1,500 for $15. And so on and so forth. Like, I don't know how they thought that was going to work. Anyway, sorry. Back to talking about Phantasy Star instead. I needed to tell someone, so I told you, Internet. I told you. My secret's safe with you because nobody ever watches the VOD. Okay. I think I'm going to need to have longer sessions with Phantasy Star 2 because holy moly, the grind is real. And I like to progress, you know. When you play a game once a week, you know, people want to see progression. And I know people want to hang out and have a chat and all that fun stuff too, but it'd be nice if things progressed as well. Okay, great. And who has the least HP of everybody, now also has the I will sacrifice myself for you healing spell. Like, I can see the very limited utility of it, which is you absolutely positively need to heal someone. Mono Fluid. Ah, the fluids are back. There we go. They're back from Phantasy Star Generation 1. So that is a TP, technique point healing item. I can see the limited utility of it is you're in a tough battle, it's a boss battle maybe, Anne and Rudger are the last ones standing. You reckon if you can keep Rudger going just a little bit longer, this battle will end. Anne's got no TP left, she can't heal him. Fire techniques. Cast this sacrifice spell. She goes down, he lasts a little bit longer, and fingers crossed, finish the battle. Who knows? Okay, we finally made it. The other side. So, is that up or down? It's down. So we can do it one of two ways. We can go to the elevator, or we can fall down a hole. What is this? Is that floor texture a bit weird? No, it's repeated elsewhere. Okay. But we're missing a secret. Oh, that's good. We can back out as long as we don't go too far. I do like that. I mean, it's turn-based. Why not let me change my plans? If we haven't quite finished the round, if I haven't put in all commands, why not? So that's where we've been before. Now we have to work our way back around. Now the townsfolk mentioned that there's a secret vent to get down to the basement. I know we have to pay attention now. These guys are tough. Let's do a technique. Too early. Too early again. No enemies down. These choking rots are real tough. Oh, I can't get these parries. Cannot get them to hit. I like how Eustace looks like he's pulling his knife out of his pocket, like walking up and going, "Wah-ha! Wah-ha!" Ah, didn't consult, wanted to get techniques. Consult about these techniques, okay. Oh no, went the slightly wrong way, that means another encounter. You took the wrong step forward, came to the wrong neighborhood. I love how the perspective on a game like this can affect things like that. It's like in real life with human eyes, you'd be able to see down that hallway and see you can't go that far. But from top down, you can't see that. And from first person view, they would only show you the next square, the next tile. So you'd be stuffed either way. Okay, we've got an elevator. We've got some walls. The elevator's where we're going. Ah, jeez. Actually, let's use Kefir, because that's... It's an interesting choice of technique names for this translation. It's like, maybe they're just straight from the Japanese and they've been more literally translated, but Flaily, like F-L-A-E-L-I, sounds more like mystical. Hey, sounds more like mystical magic to me than Führer. Like, that sounds more like, well, it sounds German or something. Führer and Geführer. I apologize if my accent and pronunciation are terrible. Other languages aren't my strong suit. Primary school and high school Spanish, that's all I had. I can't remember anything. Just remember you gotta roll your R's. Alright, where are we now? Third floor. Alright, first step is to check for treasure. Ooh, okay. These guys might be tough. It's being the third floor. I mean, they're red coloured. They don't seem to have carried over the Generation 1 system of if a enemy has a red name, they're a bit more dangerous. Which I didn't mind. I don't mind that. Like, it's almost like an instinctual thing. If you encountered a giant bear, you know, in your travels, you would instinctively know that this is dangerous. So why not when you're a trained bio monster hunter, knowing that, oh yeah, that one looks tough. Hello, what's this? A single poison, that's fine. I'll take that anyway. Although Eustace and Rudger could both use some healing. Let's use some of Eustace's TP. Why not? We only need enough for him to cast Highness. Dynamite should be able to blast this door wide open. Oh, do we have enough dynamite? Do we have any more dynamite? Do we have to go back to a previous dungeon to get dynamite? Oh no. We don't have enough dynamite. We used 2, but we also completely tore up that tower to get out of there. And I'm trying to think. Oh, there we go. Dynamite. Good thing we didn't give up. I was about to turn around and go back to a previous dungeon because we certainly did not explore it fully. We went up, we got TM, and we got the hell out of there because that was like hour 3 or 4 of being completely beaten to the ground by this game. Oh dear. And again, weirdly low-level enemies. Weirdly low-level streaming content. Okay. Money, money. Okay, we could have gone either way. And this floor was not a maze. Hooray. Always happy for a... But I think we're not far away from the basement. So a status check, I should say. Give me that monofluid. It's only 10 TP anyway. There's no point saving it. That's right. We've also got the star atomizer, so we get a healing for the whole party. I think we'll be good. Good to go to the basement. I love that so far there has been 1 key and 3 explosives to deal with things in this game. I'll take it. Why not? Okay, item. Dynamites. I really wouldn't call that a safe distance. Another door destroyed by Eustace & Co. I don't want to deal with this. I want to jump in the hole. James Sutherland style. You can do your debuffs, but they won't save you. Okay, jump in the hole. That seems horribly dangerous. Oh no, there's gunk on the floor. Slimer's been here. Doesn't hurt. I was expecting a... Okay, let's take out the mosquitoes first. We need to always prioritize mosquitoes now. Ah. Look at that, single rounder. And money. Everything we've ever wanted. Money and quick battles. Oh. Okay, so it does hurt. This is going to be a resources drain. You know, the floors are going to hurt us. Got to try and keep our health relatively reasonable, while also dealing with all the battles, all random encounters. I forgot to parry. Oops. We do have one Trimate in our inventory. I did not stock up on healing items. That would have been a good idea. Okay, we need to keep Eustace with 12 TP. What am I doing? These got... sorry. It's full TP. This... Oh, that's from Anne walking through it, I think. Okay. Oh, that effect is terrible. It's a terrible effect. Apologies for anybody who has issues with flashing lights. Gosh. Apologies for anybody who has issues with flashing lights or terrible video game effects. Ah, more mono fluid, there we go. Oop, let's get back around here. Ah, okay. It's a bit of a maze. Check across. Hate these things. Okay. Really hate these things. But if I recall correctly, and I might be wrong, I don't think the Biosystems lab has a boss. We don't quite get up to the bosses yet. I'd love if Annie got the killing blow, that would be awesome, but no such luck. Speaking of, let's get into the thing. Ah! Parries! They're suddenly picking on Ridger. Pick on the boy. Okay. Nay has so much TP, it's awesome. Okay, can we sneak down here? Ah, no, it's a dead end. Who made this mess? There's biomonster gunk everywhere. Oop. That effect looks pretty serious, but I don't think it's actually doing that much damage. It just looks bad. Antidote. Some floor cleaner would be great. Imago Fencer. There's only one of them. How tough are they? Let's see. 19. Yeah, that's pretty tough. I talked about it last time, but it's so weird how the experience points count up. What the fuck? Did we... Find... No. Found the exit. Not where we need to be. Okay. Let's go heal. Let's go get some items and let's tackle this bloody lab one more time. A couple of dynamites wouldn't hurt when we're really struggling. I can't believe I walked out that door. Why did I walk out that door? I should know better. That was a transition spot. That was the edge of the map. What was I thinking? Expert. Expert streamer. Expert gamer. Nothing but right to the point content. Okay. Let's do the use up our heals first. So only healing TP. Okay, let's do that. Let's get some healing items. If you don't want to perish, if you don't want to die, buy my shit. And also, let's give Rutger a fire shotgun. Yeah. Why not? That'd be cool. We're leaving with money in our pockets. Okay, let's do this. This is it. This is the one to get to the end of the lab. Look, the flee command's gonna work. I can feel it. It's in my bones. Good vibes. Yeah. Because that's not worth bothering with past a certain point. Oh, this will be quick though. Let's just do auto. How dare you use automatic battle against one enemy. Okay, so we know where to go. So it's all about going there. Oh, Jesus, mosquitoes. Before you ask, why don't you try and flee? I know I won't be able to. Yeah, well done. You defended against the one that doesn't heal itself. Well done. Look at that! Fire shotgun! Fire shotgun. I'm on board with fire shotgun. Okay. Let's get through this as quick as we can. Cross fingers and cross toes for good RNG. That's not bad, either. Parried all one attacks. Alright, let's better utilize May's giant pile of technique points. I do like the kind of how the setting. They're not magic points; they're technique points. So you're doing the special techniques. I mean, yeah, they work out to be spells: fire spells, lightning spells, wind spells. But you know, by calling them technique points rather than magic points, there's a little bit of pseudo-narrative dissonance avoided. Okay, our enemies aren't ghouls and goblins, they're created in a lab. The reason Notavia is now no longer a desert is because of science. This is a science game. And I'll talk about that now because it will come up much, much later. Like real world months later. I was watching Retro Island Gaming, a channel I highly recommend. Very, very entertaining rig. Played through pretty much all of Phantasy Star 2, Phantasy Star 3, and Phantasy Star 4 in a couple of weeks. Like, quicker than it took me to play Phantasy Star Generation 1, he got through the whole bloody series. Because he does much longer streams than I do. Okay, so the fancy spheres are a bit fire resistant, which is good to know. I'm sure some industrious person has put down a list of all of the elemental weaknesses and strengths, but yeah, we'll just stick with fire. Fire shotgun. Okay, Anne, you're looking a bit green around the gills. Of course. The classic, no, you don't have enough time to heal. Do it out of battle. Ooh. Okay. Top ups for everybody. Let's keep rolling. Now this is where things start getting complicated. We don't want to fall down this hole. We want to fall down the hole in the middle of the building. It's a big difference. There you go. It's rare we get through a whole battle without any damage. Lucky miss. Okay. So this actually isn't too bad of a maze. Like, it's not too confusing. The first dungeon I find is worse, and that's solely because of the level 1, level 2 split, how there is 5. There's 5 elevators on level 1, and there's 5 elevators on level 2, because there's those 4 chests on level 1, you can only reach by taking on the elevators on level 2, and it's just too complicated for the first dungeon in a game. And the encounter rate being what it is, like, oh, whoops you hard. Okay. Ah, my good luck I did sometime. I'm so glad that you can just bail out of those attacks. It's gonna take. Could not run away. Oh, that cost us points. Cowardice cost us a grade. Makes sense, I suppose. Imagine what would happen if you tried to run away from an exam. Yeah, that's gonna cost you some points. I didn't mute that. Oops, sorry. Eustace needs some healing. When he gets that feeling, Eustace needs some healing. Okay. Nay is by far the TP beast. Nearly there, nearly there. Avoid that little path. That way just leads to more encounters. I love the semi-transparency on the that thing on the left. I don't know what it's called really. Because on the Mega Drive, not being really able to do transparency effects on that, it just looks like a well, it looks like a mutant bloody tumor or something. It looks awful. By making it semi-transparent, the idea that it's kind of a gas monster comes through better. Eustace, you are getting so whooped. Again! How much armor do I need to buy you, boy? And that, of course, is the other role-playing game Kick in the Teeth, where you heal someone and then immediately get attacked. Try to heal your party, eh? Yep, there's no quick way. We have to go all the way around. Actually, maybe this is the longer way. Whoops. Oh. A couple more experience points for our trouble. S rank. Nice. Okay. The door we completely demolished. Oh, there's a bug flying in. There you go. Speaking of the real life mosquitoes, there was one there. Another trouble with broadcasting from the ship. I'm hoping that being on camera will help my posture. Being an IT nerd for all my bloomin' life, give me the bit worst punch. So if I can look at myself and go, actually, that neck's looking a bit stiff there, Mr. Gill. Alright. So we went east and south from there. Fuck. Motherfuckers! Fuck! Fucked it up! Fucked it up! Oh, I can't believe I fucked that up so bad. If I'd parried the first one, Anne would still be going. Fuck! It's 11 PM. We could push through and get the recorder and get out of here. Do have a bit of a no party member left behind policy though. Now you learned a new technique. Great. Topping her up. Those bloody rot things. Try, mate. Yeah, well, too late for that. Too late to heal. Fuck! Why do I try and run? Why do I try and flee? Why? Why do I do that? Why am I a fool? Oh. Rutger's got a thing saved up. How do I use them? I don't know. Okay, so that corner is a bust. Look, see, he's got a little red light under his thing. He must have a limit break, I guess, or something. So I'd take out the face looker first, since that has a bit of a all team attack as well. I'll save Rutger's special attack, or whatever you want to call it, for those bloody rot enemies. Jeez. Or we can use it on the mosquitoes. Always on the mosquitoes. So what do we got? Item, defend, weapons. Oh, okay, it's not lit up. We did save two of them. Sure. Oh, come on. Alright, excuse me for 1 minute. Alright, and we're back. Let's finish this fucking dungeon, shall we? Oh, what's happened here? Oop. That's the wrong button. Okay. Ah. I couldn't hear it. That's alright, the world can hear it. They do unerringly seem to get assured access all the time. Ooh, was that like a critical hit? Sounded good. Health check. Hello. It's not a boss. If only we'd gone this way. Luck of the draw. Error message. System is not working. Attempt to auto recover has failed. Error log sent to Mother Brain. Is the Biosystems lab malfunctioning? At least the system recorder is operational. It should have a record of any events that led to the accident. Quick! Let's bring it to the governor. Alright, governor. Sorry. Bad accent again. Alright, we got the system recorder. We can get the hell out of this bloody dungeon. And I know they gave us a door, but fuck it. Let's bring Anne back before we do anything else. Life is precious, he tells the guy who's had to clone someone 4 times. I wish there was just a heal all wounds for whatever price you want to pay option. Alright, let's teleport. Alright, let's go talk to the governor. We have the system recorder in our inventory. Biosystems recording device. Yes, we recovered the system recorder. Let's bring it to Governor O'Connor. You hand over system recorder. You've returned. Good work, Eustace. I will have the system recorder analysed at once and collate its data with the libraries. We'll discover what caused all of those biomonsters soon. Eustace, I need to tell you something. Until now, I had always believed that Mother Brain was infallible. I truly believed our lives were safe under Mother Brain's protection. But now I realise we've been corrupted under the control of Mother Brain. I don't think this is how things are supposed to be. The analysis of the system recorder should be complete. Report to the library. Alright, let's go to the library. The analysis of the system recorder is complete, no kidding. The accident that occurred in the Biosystems lab was due to a massive power surge. As a result, many organisms mutated into biomonsters and bioplants. They express harmful genes and should not exist. The facilities were damaged as well, allowing these abominations to escape, disturb the ecosystem, and reproduce in the wild. Take a look at this graph. Wow. What's the y-axis? It illustrates the energy consumption of the Biosystems lab over the past few years. Now, I'll overlap the energy uses of Amidas from the same time frame. See? The power surge at the Biosystems lab was due to the same amount of energy being diverted from Amidas. It looks as though someone wanted to create the biomonsters. It's the most plausible explanation. Bum, bum, bum. It seems an investigation of Amidas is in order. You will need to pass through West Bridge. Perhaps the governor can help you get access. What the hell is Amidas? It's Motavia's weather management system. It manages global temperatures by controlling precipitation. God. Motavia was once an arid planet with little rainfall. Amidas makes a green Motavia possible. 4 rivers run north, south, east and west from Motavia's largest lake. A dam was built across each river to control water flow. The 4 dams are called Green Dam, Yellow Dam, Red Dam and Blue Dam. Creative. Each dam's console can be accessed using a key card of the corresponding colour. These cards are stored in a control tower, whose location is classified. Was I helpful? If you ever need any information, I'm always here to assist you. Have a nice day. We cannot ignore the fact that the accident was intentional. I want you to investigate this new development immediately. I've already enlisted the help of a biologist. He's a researcher from Motavia University's Kvarts campus and is renowned for his biotechnological studies. I'm certain he'll be a big help. He's probably arrived in Paseo at your house by now. I think you should hurry home to meet him. Let's hurry home. Let's go home and prepare ourselves. Ah, man. Where's the dialogue? Oh, we have a visitor. A scarf. Nice to meet you. Eustace, is it? I am Huey Rain. Rain? I like Hugh better. I'm a scientist from the Kvarts branch of Motavia University. At the government's request, I am here to assist you in all things biological. As you can see by my credentials, I'm very qualified. Biotechnology is my specialty. Sure, buddy. Such knowledge will be very helpful. As a biologist, I'm intrigued by the how and why of these brutal biomonsters. Hope my knowledge can help you out. I promise I won't be a bother. Please let me join you. Very well. I will call you when you are needed. Until then, please make yourself at home. Okay, let's have a look. Well, let's put the container key in there. Most other things are already equipped. So, tasks. Huey is practicing. So we could swap Huey out for Anne. Yes. It doesn't let you see their status, so you can't compare. So we could take Anne out and put Huey in. And leave Anne to practice. But let's have it create. We're giving up some healing. Check the status. He's a scholar. He has no techniques. Just as I thought, we may need to investigate Amadas. We should meet with Governor O'Connor. Okay, let's talk to the Governor one more time, now that we've got Huey. So, you've met him? Eustace, take this tube key and continue your investigation at Amadas. Find any clues about Shelley along the way. I know you're worried about her. I was hoping we could discover her whereabouts after you recovered the system recorder. No such luck. Use this tube key to gain access to Westbridge. Stop at Zima before heading to Amadas. Reports indicate Shelley's last data memory entry was recorded in Zima. There must be something of interest there. Best of luck, users. Cool. Okay, I think that's a good place to stop. We've beaten the Biosystems lab. We've picked up 2 new party members. We know where we're going next. And we didn't die too often. Okay, we died once, but that's okay. So, I'm going to leave it there. This has been Mystical Machine Gun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back on Sunday for Metal Gear Solid Game Boy. And we're back with more Phantasy Star 2 this time next week. Bye-bye.